Tennessee Williams mentions in his notes before the play that he likes the idea of a painting because it's supposed to be sort of unrealistic, and it's not supposed to be realistic like a lot of plays. So what I did was I went and I looked up a lot of old paintings. I found a theme for each character, like certain people and subjects of the paintings would be lit in a special way, and I thought, oh, this corresponds to this painting. Like, for instance, Tennessee Williams mentions that he wants Laura to be lit religiously. So you go and you find like religious paintings by Raphael, the Madonna or other saints, and there's a very specific light, that comes directly on, and it creates shadows and often cuts off the subject below the waist. And so things like that, I thought that was a good motivation for her character. Trying to recreate, like I said, a painting can often prove challenging. For instance, the light will be coming from the back, and if you do it in a certain way on stage, like the light will either shine in the audience's eyes, or just with the grid that we have, sometimes maybe it's not possible to get the height or the angle that maybe a painter would have had. So you have to come up with other ways to try and get around that. And we actually had to create a lighting tree, a pipe that hangs vertically, so that instead of horizontally off the grid, it can hang vertically and shine at a different angle. You have to have realistic lighting. For instance, like The Odd Couple and The Nerd, they were both set in apartments. And since they're comedies and the action takes place all over the stage, you can't just, a lot of times, only have specific areas lit up, because then if the actors move, you won't be able to see what they're doing. And also, those plays are supposed to be realistically lit, at least, because you have to see what's going on. But this one, The Glass Menagerie, you can be much more artistic